Yeah, I mean, VR, I don't think it's at a point where, like, I think it's really doing anything to, like, advance stuff, you know? Like, for the most part, VR is just sort of, like, you turn your head a little bit. And then sometimes you can pick things up.
I really want to play Beat Saber. Speaking of VR.
Yeah, seems like it would be fun. But again, it doesn't, like, I don't think it, like, really takes advantage of, like, you know, cool VR stuff, you know? Like, being able to, like, really move around in the space. But it still does seem like a fun game. Like, I would totally do, toss a coin to The Witcher.
Yeah.
But I want VR to, like, allow me to move around. Like, I know that they have stuff set up for that, where people have created their own thing. And
Where you have like boundaries, like a space
well,
to
there's
work
things that
in,
you
or
can
what?
like strap yourself into and walk around, like
Okay.
actually move your feet and walk around and stuff.
I feel like all you really need is like little sensors that you can place around the room, like open up a space like in your living room, however large you want, and
But
then just sensors that you can set up at different
it's
places
kind of
like
hard
that.
to make locomotion work. Movement in VR without some people complaining that it makes them sick.
Yeah, I
That's a
mean,
problem.
if they do it properly, like I said, like there's two different ones that I've seen. There's one where it's a big ball, and so it's sort of like being in a hamster ball that's just sort of spins around and allows you to move around. Um, and then there's another one where it's like, I don't know, this like concave flooring thing, and then like a ring that comes up around like your chest, and then sort of strap you in there, and then you move your legs and feet in that like concave area, and it allows you to walk around in the game.
Okay.
But I don't know. That
So, is
stuff
there
seems cool.
something that senses your legs or feet?
Yeah,
Like,
trackers.
how does it know?
You can get trackers for your feet and
Yeah.
arms.
Okay, so that's what I'm
Which
saying. Whoa, it's something on the floor that you step on, or what?
no, it's on your actual body.
Oh, it's on your body.
You attach them to your body and
Okay.
just move around.
Yeah, but see, like
Well,
you
that
couldn't do the thing that you're talking about where you put like sensors around the room because people have only so much space, you know.
Well, I
And
know that's why you put
so
the
like
sensors
that's
in.
why they have the wheel is because you're not actually moving around the room, like you're not taking up a whole bunch of space or trying
Well,
to
what I'm
move around
saying
in a
is like
small
you open up
space.
a space, like you move the couch against the wall, you move the coffee table, at one end of the room or
It is
whatever.
what
So
it
you open
is.
up a small space in your room, right? And then you put the sensors at the edge of those open
Sure,
spaces.
but remember,
So
you've
that
got
gives you
goggles on. You
your.
can't see where you're walking. You're gonna be bumping into walls all the time.
Well, no, you that.
It's on
What am I
your
trying to say?
TV.
So you're only allowed. The game takes the perspective of the space where you've put the sensors. So the sensors are only in the open space that you've created. And so the game uses that perspective. And so where there's the couch in the game, there's a wall. So it prevents you from going past the couch. You can touch it and everything, but you're not going to run into it. You know what I mean?
Well, that's more of like an AR thing, though, rather
Yeah.
than a
Oh, okay.
VR.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
No, because with VR, you would need to have. I mean, you know, VR games can be open world games. Like, you would need an infinite amount of space
Mm.
to walk around. Or just a crap ton of loading screens. But yeah, right now, you know, you either have you can have like a controller or whatever, and it allows you to walk around with the joystick and stuff like that, or you can just like pick a point and your character like teleports there, and that's how you move around in a VR space. And I don't know, I'm not a big fan of that for VR. I think it would be cooler to actually be able to walk around. Oh, but are y'all ready to start the podcast?
Do you want to
Oh,
wait till after
we're-
the concert?
Were we not
Maybe
already
we'll start
started? What is the clicking noise? Are you playing with a
That's me,
ratchet or
sorry.
something?
Those were
Yeah.
Jesus
Sorry.
Christ! Like sometimes it's like really loud, and other times it's just like.
I'm
in the
moving my
background. I'm
fingers a
like,
lot.
fidget spinner.
Get you like one of those really quiet fidget spinners.
Aren't they all quiet?
I don't want to.
I don't know, but we need an extra quiet one.
I don't generally play with ratcheting wrenches. I was just standing here waiting for the concert to end.
Well, I know your fingers weren't making that noise. I'm just saying.
My fingers shouldn't be making that noise.
I wouldn't think so, but I don't know. Maybe you've had an accident and all your fingers have been replaced. You know, with
I
little
don't think you'd make
ratchets.
that noise though.
You know, because you want to work on engines and stuff like that, right? You want to work on like.
I'd still probably
construction
just get a
equipment.
prosthetic hand. that
So
allows me to
yeah,
do
I
the
mean,
work.
wouldn't that be handy? Get it? Handy?
I would say having
No?
ratchet fingers would not help with all situations.
Yeah.
Not all situations, of course not. No, but
I mean-
many. It would just be convenient. I think.
Yeah, but then you have to have like different sizes, and I don't know. I feel
Well, no,
like
you just
it would-
no. It's just a ratchet. Like it's like the basic ratchets. You have the small one, you have the medium-sized one, you have the large one, and then you just have the sockets that attach to it. You know, you can have whatever
But
socket set.
what if I need to do something that actually requires fingers?
Well, you don't have all of your fingers like that. Just some of them. Just the three basic ones.
What are the three basic ones?
What is it? There's the half inch. Like I just said, there's the half inch. There's like a 3/8.
I thought you were talking about the
the
three
quarter.
basic fingers. Like,
I
No,
thought you
the
were
three
talking
basic
about
ratchet
basic
sizes. The ratchet handles. Usually there's a tiny one.
3/8.
There's a
yeah.
medium-sized
So what?
one,
That's your
and then there's a
pinky.
large one.
Then you've got your
Right.
your ring
There's
finger, and then your
3/8,
middle
half
finger.
inch,
or
and
what?
there's I
Like a
think
quarter
it's
or
1/4.
something.
Yeah,
So
quarter.
are these
quarter inch
the
size.
exact same length of your fingers, or do they extend past your other fingers?
But what if I
No,
need
they
to get
don't
into a
have to
tight
extend, it's
space?
just the
Can I
head,
put
the
a
ratcheting
swivel joint on
head.
it?
It's just the ratcheting head, guys.
Can I
And
put
so
a
you can put
swivel
whatever
joint on it?
attachments Yes, you can put whatever you want on it. It's just the head of the ratchet. It's not the socket itself. You can put whatever extensions,
I'd
attachments,
still
whatever
rather
you want on there.
just not lose my fingers. Or
Okay,
something
well,
like-
no cyberpunk for you, I guess. Then I mean, I thought I had a pretty great idea, but you guys.
Someone
and
might
isn't
want
the
your
whole
idea.
point to
Because
have
I'm
kind
the
of like
female
some
in the group, you
leverage and
guys are
stuff,
gonna-
like with the length of a
Yes, that's what the point of the ratchet
like,
is.
If it's on,
Well,
if
that's
it's
the-
attached to your hand, you're sort of losing that.
No, that's
It
the
gets rid of
point
that
the
leverage.
Extensions. Right, that's the
So it
point
will
of the
extend.
extensions is for leverage.
So it will
I just use a
extend.
breaker bar.
You guys just are. You have a hard time thinking outside the box. I can tell. And you have a hard
You're
time
talking-
agreeing with the
I'm
woman
thinking
in the
from
group. It's like,
perspective
oh
from a
no,
mechanic.
the bitch is talking again. She must be crazy. Like, there's no fucking way that's gonna work. There's no fucking way. I'm not even gonna think about it. There's just no fucking way that's gonna work.
I'm just trying to figure this out.
Use your
'cause
imagination.
I
I'm
can't
talking
see
from the
it.
perspective of a mechanic here.
Yeah, yeah. Well, you don't have to be a mechanic to know how to use a ratchet and to be able to think outside
But
the
you
box.
gotta,
You just
you
gotta,
gotta be able
gotta
to
have
think
an
about how to
imagination.
use
That's all.
something like that in very confined spaces.
We're gonna go get some ratchets, attach them
Well,
to your fingers,
Tape it to your figure.
They make attachments for fucking everything these days. So
And-
yeah, you can figure out something.
we'll see how well that works.
I've worked on a lot of vehicles in a lot of tight spaces. and
Not
they make
with
something for
ratchet
nearly
fingers.
everything. Not with ratchet fingers, but your hands are on the ratchet handle on the driver. And so I figured if you can do that, you can
That
use
isn't the
your
way you made it
fingers.
sound when you first said it. First started talking about it.
Man. You got it's just me, I guess.
I need you
I'm the only one
to
with imagination
elaborate.
here.
What?
Well, I'm trying, but I'm getting all this negativity and
Because you
and
made it sound
poo-poo.
so different to the first introduction of it.
Well, because I wasn't sure. I didn't realize that you guys weren't picking up on it. That you couldn't
I understand I wasn't
imagine it
picking up on
yourselves.
it, but
I have to describe it in such detail
you
to
gotta
you,
build
and that's what I'm
up
trying to
some
do.
appeal for other.
Look, it's not
Professions.
negativity. Look, if you were pitching this to an actual company, these are valid things that they would bring up.
No, I understand, but I am not doing that, am I? No, I'm just thinking outside the box. I'm just coming up with an idea and be like, oh my god, that would be so cool. Like, if you didn't have fingers already, like, you lost them in an accident or whatever, and you're like, no, nobody does prosthetic fingers, you know? They'll do hands and arms and shit like that, but nobody does just the fingers themselves. But yeah, how cool would it be to just have, like, ratcheting fingers? But yeah, I understand torque would be an issue.
Yeah.
Work with just your fingers. I get that. I understand that.
All right, let's go.
It needs to be workshopped a little bit.
A lot.
That's fine. Okay, maybe a lot. What happened to the...
We're
Are we
just
stuck
trying
in
to
here?
help perfect your idea.
No, you're good. It's just the. It's just
Are you
with
guys
it-
seeing this wall?
Yeah, it's
Oh,
where you
never
can
mind.
be to still get the concert buff. That's kind of like the limit.
Oh, I didn't know that a wall went up.
Yeah. Shows you where you need to
That's
be.
cool.
You know what? If we're talking about like an actual design here, I would say write down these thoughts, and we can have a shower thoughts kind of thing.
No, I'm over it. Like, I just don't even care that much anymore. Like, you guys
Oh my-
crapped all over it from the get-go.
We're
so,
not
like,
crying
I'm
over it.
just-
We're bringing up valid concerns.
We're perfecting
I
your
know there
idea
are
so that way you can take it to
concerns.
market and you
You're
can be
not
like,
perfecting,
boom,
you're just
boom,
laughing.
boom, and they're like, yeah, we'll buy it.
You were simply laughing. You weren't trying to perfect anything.
Hey, people
But-
laugh all the time, and if you can make them
That's
laugh,
true.
you're in.
I'm glad I could, buckle a bit, or nearly
To the
pee yourself with
pyramid.
laughter. Whatever.
Nintendo once laughed
going to the
at
pyramid?
Microsoft, so it's okay.
What?
Yeah, when Microsoft tried to buy them, Nintendo laughed at them.
Ah, okay.
Laughing is okay.
Laughter is okay for sure, but it shoots down the idea, doesn't it? It makes
No.
you just give up on the idea and go, well, I guess
If you
fuck
said
it.
your idea was shit, then yes,
like
that
my
would
character's name.
demoralize it.
It's fuck it. No ratchet fingers for you people. Somebody else will have to invent this thing that can that actually has a supportive, team and goes, okay.
Yeah,
My
I can't
sister
wait
went
to
the
see
pyramid.
that
I can't
as
say it was
advertised.
supportive, but you gotta come from perspectives
Someday.
of different
Someday.
professions
You,
here.
you wait. Not
We'll
going to
work
be in
with
my
those things.
lifetime, but
Take it to the Shark Tank. All right, y'all ready to
those
start the
people.
podcast?
fuck those Shark Tank people.
Let's wait till. Are you done with your tangent here about fucking?
Yeah, I'm trying. I've been off of
Okay.
it for a while, but you guys were like, no.
We're not trying to shit in your idea though. You keep
You
thinking
already.
we are.
You're not trying to, but you did. So we're moving
No,
on.
we
We're at the
didn't.
pyramid. We're at the pyramid. How the fuck do I get in here?
To the beach.
Oh, that's right. You said there's like a hole in the wall. Oh,
Yeah.
I don't even have to go there because
Yeah, you're good.
see, my character's name is just perfect. for this
All right, you can start it
Fuck it.
whenever.
I actually started it 14 minutes ago. Hello, everyone. Welcome to.
Wow.
Oh no.
That's a long intro then.
It is.
So then we've already discussed the whole portal thing.
Kinda.
First topic done.
Kinda, not really.
Okay.
We talked about Portal, not really Portal 3.
But did you actually start 14 minutes ago?
I did.
Are you serious? No one's serious here.
Through the whole ratchet finger conversation.
Oh yes, they're gonna
that's
hear
just
it all.
Quality
Oh, no.
entertainment.
Hello everyone. Welcome to
Hi.
episode 11 of What the Cluck. I am joined by my two usual guests. We have
Unusual.
very unusual. We
Probably
have
should put that book so close to your cigar.
no,
Whatever
it's
that is.
fine. We have
But,
Ghost.
hello, that's my name.
It is legally.
Legally,
Legally.
yeah.
And we have Trixie.
Howdy.
That's also her
Howdy,
name.
y'all. Yep, legal name.
Legal name. Google it.
Trixie69. What? You can't Google it. You'll find me. I'm not hard to find.
So, what have you guys been up to? Let's start with the usual Ghost, since he's always the mystery.
The usual ghosts.
The
usual
enigma?
Ghost.
You calling me an enigma?
Yeah, I guess so.
Odd man out.
Just making sure what I heard.
Odd man in.
I haven't been playing much. Started a new character on Oblivion. Been playing a bit of
What?
that.
People still play that game?
Yes.
Oblivion.
I've been trying to play different things.
Old different things.
It's not a bad game.
Well, I'm not saying it's a bad game. I don't think I've never played it. Have I? think I
You
did.
probably have.
Did I play a little bit?
At least a little bit, yeah.
But yeah, trying to actually finish the game.
So you've never
How's that
finished it
going?
before?
No, I always get sidetracked and make new characters.
Yeah, how's it going?
Good. I've been mainly focusing on maxing out certain stats or certain skills.
Okay.
Like what kind of character are you doing?
Kind of a hybrid between a marksman and a melee character. A little hybrid character.
Okay.
Interesting.
But yeah, not much to say there. trying to play different things, so I'm not just playing the same exact thing all the time.
Okay,
Keep
so is
things
that all
fresh.
you've been playing?
Yes and no.
So
Yes and no?
how does one
I
do
would-
yes and no?
Technically, it's a game I played before. At a previous series, though.
Okay.
If that makes sense. So it's kind of new and kind of not new. If that makes any sense.
But is that all you've been playing?
Kinda, yeah.
Kinda, yeah. Trying to be super vague.
I kind of don't really have a specific
Super
thing I play all the time. I kind of change it up every week.
Oh, okay. So you've been playing
Make-
it all week.
I think it's like Destiny all the time. No, I generally play whatever I want in the morning. Whatever. Yeah. Like last week I played a lot of Fallout New Vegas.
Okay.
So I generally take a week to try out different games. See what seems fun to me.
Okay. You been watching anything?
Not really.
We have to go in this thing or no?
Yeah. Not really watching anything new, I guess. We're watching some stuff.
What you been watching?
Rewatching MXC.
Okay, on
Yeah.
Tubi.
Yeah.
Okay, that's always a good watch.
Mm-hmm.
Just watching. Don't like saying it. screw that character, but Scooby-Doo and Scrappy-Doo. That twat.
Yeah, I
Also on TV.
like the first season. I think the second season it doesn't have the rest of the gang, right? Like it's just like
No.
Scooby,
It's just
Shaggy,
Shaggy,
and
Scooby.
Scrappy.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like,
I
kind
can't
of ruins
stand
the point.
Scrappy.
I can't either. But it's different
Always
than just
been
always
Scrappy.
watching Where Are You?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, that's the one I always put on to go to sleep.
That, and I've been watching Elvira's movie Macabre.
Groovy.
Okay.
Pretty much just
Always
science,
good.
Mr. Science Theater. For the viewers who don't know what that is. Or it's just a commentary on old movies. Horrible movies, yeah.
Yeah. Been watching
Mystery Science Theater 3000.
the one on
Yeah.
Netflix or the original?
No, I've been watching movie Macabre. It's basically like this with
Oh,
Elvira
okay.
as the host.
Okay, I thought you said you were watching
That's
Mystery Science.
That's on Netflix still?
Mystery Science?
I thought they got rid of it. They canceled it.
Yeah, it's canceled, but it's still on there. Like, you can still watch it.
Oh. Well,
Yeah, the other episodes.
good to know. But no, that's about it.
Okay. Trixie?
I don't know.
Well, I've been watching a lot of hentai lately. No, I'm just kidding.
Oh.
Whoa,
I'm
whoa.
just playing. I'm just.
Okay, calm down.
Hey, what's this glowy thing back here in this box? Do I need to
Family
get
friendly.
that? I got it. Never mind. Picked it up.
Yes, it is. It's a point
What
cube.
have we been watching?
Everything.
We've been watching the John Wayne Gacy thing,
Yeah.
serial
Okay.
killer thing. That guy's a fucking freak and a half.
Well, what serial killer isn't a freak and a half in some way?
That's true, but it's just the way. I don't know.
Just the way he went about killing?
Yeah, the way he went about it, like just so. Like to him, that was just the normal way to do it. It was a good way to do it. No big deal. Like very unapologetic.
Yeah, it just
You
made
know?
sense.
Like, man, I'm not doing anything wrong. I mean, I paid for those guys to have sex with me, and so they're mine to do whatever I want with because it's my property since I paid for them.
Yeah.
You know, okay, well that makes sense, I guess. Yeah, sure. Oh, but I'm not gay. Okay, all right. I'm bisexual. I'm not gay. Like, there's a difference. Like, you're having
It's like
sex
you
with
only
men
sleep
either
with
way.
dudes, like...
Like, yeah, maybe you don't
That's
only
gay.
sleep with dudes, but yeah.
Bisexual means you sleep with both males and females. I missed the
Mm,
point cube,
His
didn't I?
definition of it was, it just meant that you like to have sex. That's what
It
bisexual
just, yeah,
No.
you just like to have
meant
sex.
to him.
Yeah.
There's a
Yeah.
word.
Doesn't mean you're gay.
There's a term for that. I don't know what it is.
Oh God,
Sex addict?
I cannot get up on these things.
Yeah, sexual addiction. I think it's more of a sex addiction. God, I
Yeah.
can't English right now.
Oh fuck me! How
No,
am I
I'm
doing
good.
so bad? I suck at this game. Platforms get me every time. What is my problem? Okay.
Okay, but anything
Here
else
I
you've been
come.
watching?
Oh yeah, for sure. Comey can't communicate, which has
Never heard
been
of it.
Really weird.
It's
What is
anime
it?
on the Netflix.
On
What
the
is it about?
flicks.
It's about a girl that can't communicate. And
She has social anxiety.
Yes, she has social
Like, pretty bad.
anxiety. And so she has a group of friends, you know, the wacky anime characters that you see in all of the stuff, trying to help her break out of her shell and communicate with people. So
Oh, dear
it's,
God.
did you ever
Son of a-
watch High Score Girl?
Well, technically I have because you showed me like an episode or two of it.
So it's kind of like the girl on there where she never talks.
Yeah, she's not. But is she abusive to the guy she likes?
Not
Like the girl seemed to
directly.
be?
He gets
Yeah, thankfully,
abducted
no.
and threatened to be murdered by a girl that's in love with Comey. and he gets punched in the face or trampled over because of people trying to get to her, but she doesn't actually do anything to him.
I don't know where to go, guys. I'm lost and I'm scared and.
Let me go see.
No.
Did you go up the lift?
There's-
I see you.
There's boxes appearing and disappearing and reappearing and lots of peering. They're doing a lot of weird.
Doing
We're
all the
fighting
things.
already.
All the peer stuff.
Yeah.
And so I'm like,
But-
can I get up to that up there? Am I supposed to get up to that up there?
Probably not.
What else have you been watching? To stay on a little bit focused here.
That Kakaguri.
The
thing,
gambling anime.
The gambling
It's
anime.
just easier to just call it
It's
the
just-
gambling anime.
Yeah, I don't know what it's called.
Yeah.
It's just the
nobody
weird
does.
gambling thing. This freaks the shit out of me. Like, they're in high
Freaks the
school,
shit out
right?
of
These are like
me.
they're like teenagers, and they're like, you know, getting all, I don't know, like orgasmic over the thought of ending their
Email and
own
shit.
lives through a bed or ending somebody else's life through a bed. And I just don't get it.
We can't go until Jesus.
Am I going the right way? Even what am I doing?
Probably
Like
not.
you guys can see me, but I can't see you.
I don't even know where she
Yeah, I'm
is.
usually going the wrong way.
She's on the
Well-
red side, I think. Or at least she
I'm
was.
on a red side, yeah. No,
Anything
and
else
I
you've
just
been
keep
watching?
dying. Just Bob's Burgers when there's new episodes and such.
Yeah, which there hasn't been in a little bit. We've just been watching reruns of it.
Yeah, that's pretty much it. I mean, I watch my own stuff like when I'm cooking, which I don't think anybody else cares about, but I've been watching the Goldbergs, because I love the 80s. The 80s were wonderful.
Okay.
Because I
Have to take
finished
your
Call
word
Me
for it.
Cat. Yeah, the 80s were the best. Yeah, she prefers to be called Cat. It's what's her name?
take a
Blossom. What's her name? Oh, I can't remember her name now, and I'm dead again. Okay, look, there's somebody here. Okay, what do I do?
Well, you can
Oh.
either just hop straight across over here and not have to jump on that at all,
Okay,
which will be the easiest.
okay.
Alright. And then you're
Okay.
just gonna keep climbing up.
Oh, I see it.
Oh, I tried that, and I can't. I can't
I
get
see
up
it. It's
there.
right above us.
How'd you guys get up there?
Ball
How'd you get
jump.
up there?
Anything else? What have you been
I can't
watching on
watch
your
it.
own time?
Oh, me?
Yeah.
The other things I've been watching, just stuff on Tubi, just some old like 80s movies, some comedies that I've never watched before, and stuff, random stuff. A lot of Chevy Chase stuff. I've been finding a lot of Chevy Chase, and I freaking love Chevy Chase. But I can't find any of the classic stuff that I really love, like Fletch and that sort of thing. Okay, I finally fucking made it. Oh my gosh.
Yay.
Okay. Oh, yay. I'm probably screwing this whole thing up for all of us because I keep dying and I'm wasting all this time.
Are we supposed to go that way?
I think so. Was it this way? Wait, no.
Oh, I see it. No, I don't see it. But is that it?
This one. It's the one that has both colors on it.
Is that all
Which-
you've been watching?
Is... Yeah, I think so.
Okay.
That's about it.
Chicken. Actually, no. What have you been playing? Actually, you
Yeah.
didn't ask that. What have you been playing?
Oh, playing? I've been
Yeah.
playing a lot of different stuff. I try to get on Overwatch to get whatever things I need to get for whatever
Those
event's
terrible
going on. I
event
don't know what it is.
skins.
Yeah, this is stupid stuff, but I want it just to have it. And I've been trying
I
to
don't
play as
want
much
it.
Total Mayhem as possible before they get rid of it, and before they fuck things up with Overwatch 2. I want to get it all in while I still can.
Yeah.
Because all they're doing is taking things away now. So screw them.
Yeah, this event we got some crappy skins that are just
yeah, we got some
recolors.
crappy skins. Yeah.
Like, there was no effort put into that.
Nope.
Zero.
None whatsoever. But I want them just to have them. And plus, I just love playing Total Mayhem, so I'm always looking for an excuse to play Total Mayhem. Been playing a lot of Apex.
Mm-hmm.
A pot.
It's good times. Yep, yep. You never know what's gonna happen. You might die immediately and get just crushed, or you might get almost first place, duke it out, only to
I was never good at
lose
that
the
game.
duel. I'm not good at that game either, but we do win on occasion. Usually at least once.
You're better than I am,
a day.
obviously.
Well, it's not me, it's chicken. Mostly. I'm just the support.
Is that
I'm
true,
the
chicken?
decoy. Yes, it's very true.
She's good at running out there and getting their attention, and then I walk up and kill all of them.
That's the character I play. He throws out his decoys, so I am
The
the
decoy's
You're good at
supposed to die,
something.
not you. But
I understand, but
Oh my
sometimes you
God.
have to be the decoy, and that's what I do well. So I'm playing to my strengths. That's all. Playing some Tiny Tina.
Yeah.
Beat
How's
that game. Finished
Got
that.
one.
It's fun. It's fun. It's pretty
Ow.
cool.
My thigh.
'Cause who doesn't love Tiny Tina? She's adorable.
Oh shit! If
Just
we
silly.
fail 5 more fucking challenges, we get kicked out. Okay. Sorry. Continue.
What else? Just trying to complete stuff on Maneater. As a completionist, I just want to collect all the stuff I'm supposed to collect, and I mean, I hit max level a long time ago, and
dang, no life.
trying to finish the game. Yeah, I know.
Yeah.
Right.
So what, you can beat up on the
Like I don't have
whales
2
now?
jobs. I can. Well, not the max level whale. The apex sperm whale. He's like level 60, and I'm
okay.
level 30. I can beat up the level 45s, no problem. I got that figured out. I got the right armor or whatever.
Uh-huh.
I didn't play that game very much, so this is a little confusing
The right
information for me.
mutations. It's kind of fun. It's an alright
Sounds
game.
like it.
I just like the thought of eating people.
Okay.
Yeah, just scaring the shit out of people and eating them. You know, not
God's
in real life. I'm
sending
not a
some red
cannibal. I don't
flags
want to
here.
taste people. No.
Then those
I'm
red
not the
flags
next,
already.
the next serial killer on
I think it was
Netflix.
Jeffrey Dahmer wasn't it? Who did that?
Mm-hmm.
The biggest one. Everyone knows who did that. No, a lot of them done
Yeah.
it, but
Humans are too annoying to be delicious. I just can't imagine wanting to eat them. It's,
I don't want.
it's
I
like,
don't want to talk about this anymore. I'm uncomfortable.
It's like being a bottom feeder,
Too
you know.
annoying to be delicious.
Too annoying to be delicious. Like they just
Can
kind of
we,
taste like vomit. I would imagine. We taste.
I
horrible
would
'cause we're
still like to get
garbage.
off this topic because it's making me uncomfortable.
You're such a weirdo.
I don't know, isn't it known that we taste like chicken?
I thought we were like more like pork, or is that just texture,
Oh, I don't know.
flavor?
I don't know. I don't pay attention to that stuff.
Have to ask a cannibal.
I would say don't ask them.
Ask them
Hey,
from
I'd have
afar.
to meet a cannibal and then have an opportunity to ask him. I don't know any cannibals that I know of, that I'm aware of.
Yeah. Well,
I
they're not
might
gonna
know
walk
some
up
and not know that I know them.
tell you. I wouldn't think.
Yeah, like, hey, so I eat people.
Yeah.
Oh, do
I'm a
you?
registered people eater.
You have to register? You get like a little membership card or something?
No, but I figure that's what you're selling. They go to your
you
door
have to get a
saying that,
license to be allowed to
Yeah.
eat people.
You gotta get a license that says you eat people.
It's like a special culinary school you go to carve up and prepare people meat.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Ooh, he's only rushed
I'm gonna
in
pair it
3
with the
times.
right wine.
Only
Really.
2 times.
So do you pair it with like a chicken wine or a pork wine? I don't know.
Mm.
Probably you'd fit it with a red meat kind of wine.
I think it's more of a right. Well, that's what I say. You know, people say we taste like chicken, and others say we're closer to pork.
I don't know. I'm just making guesses here. You don't ask me. I don't know. Crap.
What?
But,
You're awfully defensive over there.
no, I don't know anything. I don't know crap about wines or
Think
human flesh.
maybe you've tasted human flesh at
No.
some point. Even accidentally stumble upon it, fell right into a plate.
No.
I
of
mean, does it
human
count if you
flesh
like
with your face.
lick your arm or something? You know, like you spill some sauce on your arm and you go lick it. Like, is
Okay.
that technically tasting human flesh?
Or you know, like when a tooth falls out, you know, and you got the blood in your mouth,
Yeah, you
It's
taste
your
your own blood quite a bit.
it's not bad. It's not good, but it's not bad.
But I'm saying I'm not an expert in red wines, though. I couldn't tell you what to pair it
Pair of
even
wine.
with chicken.
Well, I'm just
I don't
thinking you
pair
could
anything.
figure that out. You know,
Anything
like
alcoholic would be
you lick
good,
your
I would
arm and then
say.
take a swig of some wine and figure that
maybe a
out.
screwdriver would go pretty good with it.
Anything to wash down the idea that you're eating human flesh, I think would be fine. I think it really matters. Anything to make me forget that I'm eating people.
A lot of alcohol.
A lot of alcohol of any sort would
Some
be
absinthe would help you.
Yeah.
I can't heal. I don't want to waste our last things.
great. Yeah, so
Maybe a
That's
nice
it.
moonshine, apple cider moonshine.
Okay.
We're just talking, how did we go from a topic about simple, normal things to human flesh?
I don't know, like we really derailed
That's just
right
the cycle of life, man. It's just how
We were
it happens.
last time we were talking about Overwatch and Apex just going to fucking cannibalism.
there. The train flew off the tracks, and then the tracks like exploded for no apparent reason. Like, how do we get the train back on? Have to make a new train and run a new track.
So is that all you've been playing?
Recall, yeah. Yeah.
Okay.
Because I pretty much just play with you, so whatever you and I have been playing. I know you've been playing some other stuff, but
A little bit.
That
What you been
fusion
playing?
has a tentacle arm.
I have really the only other thing that I've been playing. Well, no, I guess there's two things. Here lately, some Forza Horizon
I
5.
suck.
oh, have you?
Yeah,
Some
it's a
Forza.
good palate cleanser, I think, because it's not something that's like difficult or stressful or anything.
Unless you're
just
facing
sort
those
of
max level
cruising.
bots. Those guys fucking cheat.
I actually did get up to the highest difficulty, I think, yesterday, and it's still not bad. Still just
Those guys will do some
cruising.
stupid shit sometimes, though.
Oh shit, I wasn't watching my health. Yeah, I do miss that game. Just driving around and listening to the radio, you know, driving
I
at high
fucking
speeds.
suck. I hate this guy a lot.
Oh,
Anything
speaking
else
of
you've been playing?
highest difficulty, we did play one other thing last night and beat it. Got the skin.
Oh yeah, Risk of Rain 2.
I still have yet to beat that game.
Really? We
And
didn't
you've got
beat it?
really-
I could have sworn we beat it one night.
No, we were on the last boss, but we both got insta-killed.
I guess some remember playing it with Trixie.
Hmm.
Oh, I made to the last. Me and you made to the last boss. He's
Yeah,
almost
but
dead.
I know I
But
beat it with somebody.
Ouch.
it was her,
I
probably
guess
not
it
me.
must have been Trixie then.
Oh dear God, that hurt. Thank you.
But yeah, we beat it on the highest difficulty. Got our skins for our characters.
Mm-hmm. Agree.
How'd that go?
Pretty good. I actually ended up dying on the last level and having to go in there and play for her character.
Yeah, I made him come in and
Dude.
grab the controller. 'Cause I didn't want to screw it up. Nobody? Nobody?
I'm out of reses.
I
Oh.
got 4. No, I got 3.
I have 5.
Well, there you go. You can use
Oh,
one.
you better
Yeah.
use. Oh.
Well, I gotta heal myself. Why didn't it? Oh my gosh, I accidentally moved over
I
too
mean,
far.
I can use escape doll, but I have no reses, so.
Here, I'll use escape doll, and I've got 5 reses. There we go.
Oh, what am I doing?
Oh shit. Oh shit.
And the
Oh,
other thing
shit.
I've been playing is Elden Ring.
Elden Huang. I
Yeah,
hate my life.
been helping people out with whatever the hardest boss is on there.
Melina?
Melina?
The weird lady who sits. Who goes
The
to
redhead
the flower.
chick with the katana, yeah.
The one that I heard about that boss. That one dude. I don't remember his name.
Let
me
me
solo
solo
her.
her. Yeah. Which
I heard
I haven't read anything on her about him,
Oh,
but
thank
I'm
God.
still questioning why he's like popular for helping people with that boss. I don't know, because I'm like, I help people with that boss.
I think it's because mainly he solos that boss for them. I think that's about it.
Yeah, I guess so. But
Could be
yeah,
wrong.
been helping people with that. I'm making a little bit of progress on some of my other characters.
Yeah. Going pretty good.
It's going all right. I'm currently stuck on a giant boss. But once I beat him, I'll be on my way to beating it. Alright. So, that's it for that stuff. On to our main topics. So we got a little bit of stuff to talk about with Portal 3. It's not like a whole bunch. One of the writers for the previous Portal games wants to make Portal 3. And so that's giving a lot of people hope that we will get a Portal 3.
But
But
Valve is allergic to the number 3 though.
That's my concern too. I'm wondering if they can even handle that number. I mean, I guess technically Half-Life Alyx is the third Half-Life game, but they didn't call it Half-Life 3.
I guess.
But
But when you think Half-Life, you think of Gordon Freeman.
true.
But technicality speaking, yes, it's Half-Life 3.
Yeah. But they've always said like they're not going to, make a sequel to those games unless they can push gaming forward by doing it. So that's why they did
Probably
Half-Life
VR.
Alyx with the VR. And so I assume maybe that's what they
Could
would
be
do with
some
Portal 3.
Yes.
Or maybe, I don't know how you would do it with AR, but maybe. I don't know. Create
That wouldn't
portals
be
around
very
your
fun.
house.
That wouldn't make people happy.
Yeah.
That would piss them off.
That would probably be worse than when they announced the bridge constructor.
Wait, no one was happy about that.
Yeah.
The next Portal game would be another Portal, but no.
Nope.
That's why I'm a little hesitant to be excited for those things.
Yeah. So if they did announce a Portal 3, probably wouldn't even be able to play it.
Yeah, unless you had something super... Am I making a Steam Deck exclusive?
Yeah.
Steam Deck.
Steam Deck. Terrible
Steam's
name.
version of a
They
Switch.
should not have done that.
Yeah. horrible
Steam
name.
Deck.
Steam Deck.
I don't know why they call it that.
I don't know.
That's topic for another time, though.
Yeah.
Question
we
there.
need to discuss that and speculate some.
All right, let's go back to Portal. I would like to see another Portal game. I like the Portal series.
Yeah, same.
I kind of want to play it now. I just want to check it out because I know nothing about it.
Chicken could
What am I
probably
missing?
set that up for you.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I
Is it on
know.
Game Pass at all, or?
I know I had access to Portal 1. I don't remember if it's because I owned it or because it was
I think
on
it was
Game
free
Pass.
with games with gold at one point.
Maybe that's where I got it from. So yeah, you should be able to download it. I think it was just like the complete Orange Box collection, wasn't it? Or was it just Portal?
Yeah, it was in the Orange Box collection.
Yeah.
Well, I'm pretty sure they probably just released it as just the base Portal, but it does come in the Orange Box.
Yeah.
You get like Half-Life and Team Fortress.
So yeah, I would say check out Portal 1. It's still a good game.
It looks pretty good for how old it is.
Yeah.
How old? Yeah. How old is it?
Oh gosh.
It's not terribly old, but for a game of that era.
Like, how old were you guys when you first played it?
Like it's definitely over 10 years. Like
Okay.
let's see if we can look that up.
2007.
Oh yeah, there you go.
Oh, okay. So yeah, you were like 10.
I was 7. That depends. No, I actually would have been 6.
You would have been 8, no?
I was born in...
You're 2 years younger than Chicken.
But I... Well,
Aren't
that depends
you?
on when it was released.
Are you born in 99?
Yes.
December of 99?
Hey, don't get rid of the other part.
I'm not giving out all the details, but I mean, you're like 2 years.
Yes.
You're only 2
But
years
I
younger
think it
than
was
Chicken.
released... It wasn't released in
So
December.
you
I
would've
would have been 7, actually.
Okay, you wouldn't have been 8 yet. Yeah.
Yeah, so it's pretty old, but it still looks good.
Yeah. Plays good, too. Guess I should probably do my dailies.
Oh my gosh, what is this guy? Why? Why is there a big guy right here? Veteran Raynus?
For Tim.
Raynus something?
And it's for Tim. But yeah, it'd be nice to see another Portal game, but knowing Valve, it's probably not going to be accessible to people without the big bucks.
Yeah, it'll probably be a PC exclusive because it'll be something that you can only do with PC.
Probably.
Which will be a big old frowny face for us console gamers.
Big ol' frowny face.
There's a lot of
Old
frowny faces for console players.
I don't know why they would alienate an entire...
They did
Fan
it with
base.
Half-Life Alex, so...
Yeah.
Well, that's stupid.
Not just a system.
I guess...
Another medium entirely, too. Playing PC and with VR.
Well, I mean, there's, I guess, a positive for that is that they're not just all about the money.
You also got a
there's some
copy of Half-Life
integrity
Alex, though, if
to
you
the
bought,
game, or-
whatchamacallit, Valve, the Valve Index.
Yeah. Yeah, I mean, they're not about the money, because they already rake in money with just Steam.
Yeah,
so
they rake
don't
in the
need to
money
do
on
it with
It's-
their
yeah, a lot of
games.
companies rake in money. And they're
It's
still all
more
about
about
the freaking
They
money.
own
trying
the-
Look
yeah,
at
they-
Netflix.
advance
They're
the
losing money now.
technology.
Well, they are now because they're being douchebags about it. So they deserve to lose money on it, but
Yeah, they do.
they quit
But
being dicks about
How
everything.
much percentage does Valve take from Steam?
I think they've lowered it since the Epic stuff started. So I want to say it's like 15% now.
That's a
It
pretty
used
good
to be
margin.
30, I want to say.
Valve doesn't really need the money anymore. They pretty much make bank on anything they like index and all that. Money pretty
Yeah,
much.
and I mean, everybody
They,
puts their games
you
on
know,
Steam, so yeah,
unless you're
they're
Bethesda
doing all
with
right.
Fallout 76. That game fucking sucked. Wish the game was never made.
Yeah,
I'm not gonna lie to you.
for sure.
But it would be nice to see it on console, but the chances of that happening are not good.
Yeah.
If it does come out.
Do you think they should bring GLaDOS in it?
It would be weird if they didn't at least have GLaDOS' voice.
No, why
Yeah.
wouldn't they?
He's kind of the one person everyone associates with, well, Portal.
Yeah. I'm just thinking because you keep destroying her. So it's like, I don't know if they would want to move on from that or keep it going.
Hmm. It's tough to say.
Yeah.
Because if you think about Half-Life Alyx, it is a complete change. It's sort of it's a change from regular Half-Life.
Yeah.
It doesn't focus on Gordon Freeman. It focuses on Alex Vance.
Yeah.
It knows we might get a new protagonist.
Yeah, I mean, weren't you a new protagonist in 2? Like, you weren't the same person from 1, right?
Who? From Portal 2?
In Portal 2, yeah.
No, it was Shell.
Oh, the same
was Jill.
person? Okay.
Uh-huh. Same girl.
So yeah, maybe we get a new protagonist.
Maybe that's Valve's rule of 3. The third game, you get a new protagonist and a new story, or adds on to the story, but from a different perspective.
Yeah.
You would,
Oh no.
I don't know.
Yeah, I mean, I guess they would keep GLaDOS, but it would be like GLaDOS 2.0 or something, you know? Like,
Mm,
same voice and everything.
but how would it be different then?
It wouldn't.
Is 2.0 okay?
Maybe she's a little friendlier? I don't know.
Technically, 2 had a different antagonist than GLaDOS, though. Throughout most of the game, you played a bit of the main story. Wheatley, the stupid AI.
Yeah, the ball, right?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Just a complete and utter dumbass. It's literally his design is to be stupid. But who knows? Maybe instead of GLaDOS being a foe, she become more of a friend.
Yeah, maybe she tries to help you out.
It'd be kind of cool to see.
Yeah. Or maybe you play as GLaDOS.
You have GLaDOS implanted into your brain.
Yeah. Yeah, I don't know. I'm hoping the writer wanting to do it is enough to make Valve go, okay. But
The chances of that happening are not good, though.
yeah.
That's never really worked before. I still hold hope for Scalebound, but the chances of it happening are not good, though. So they said they wanted to try to revive that project.
Yeah. But who knows? I'm sure we'll get another Portal game someday. Whether it'll be
Please God,
Portal
come back.
3, we'll see, but I'm sure we'll get another one. Okay, so I guess on to our next topic, unless y'all have more to question about Portal 3, which I
Nope.
know there really isn't much.
I got nothing. Nothing at all.
So our next two things are semi-game related,
Okay.
but not
Elaborate.
fully game related. So we've
Like,
got the Angry Joe show.
Mm-hmm.
He's
I don't know much
Gaming
about
related.
him. You would be.
cool dude. I like their whole cast. But he's been reviewing the Halo TV show. That's how I've been hearing everything about it, because I'm not gonna do Paramount Plus to watch that.
No one would.
Yeah.
No.
So
That's not worth buying a whole streaming service for one show.
yeah,
For one show that's not even
that's not
worth a
even good.
flip.
That's right, CBS. I said it. Show sucks.
It's garbage. You fucked it up.
Is the show actually garbage?
From what I understand.
Yeah. And I
Oh.
feel like CBS knows that, because
And it's not just somebody telling me that they think it's garbage. It's from what they tell me is in the show that I'm like, God, that's garbage. Like, I wouldn't
Yeah.
even want to watch that. It's horrible.
So they've been covering the show, and sometimes they give it, like, I think the highest they've been giving it is like a 7 on episodes,
Which is still pretty high. And
which is still high. But even then, it's kind of like I would say it's more of a pity 7, you know? Because they'll say, like, it gets a 7 because the fighting part was so good, but if that fighting part wasn't in there, it'd be like a 2.
Show itself.
So that one thing brings it back around
Yeah.
to tolerable.
Well, I can understand that.
Watchable.
The action scenes are something you kind of want from a Halo show. The
Yeah,
action scenes
they're
are
like,
kinda at
that's
least
the part
decent.
that feels the most Halo.
Isn't that whole show
Not
pretty
if
much
Master
just...
Chief keeps taking off his freaking helmet. That just doesn't
Well,
make
he's not
sense.
doing it during the combat scenes, but...
Oh, I thought he was. Like, there's just like gunfire and shit
No,
around him.
he
Freaking
does
takes
take
his
it off
helmet
in
like,
questionable moments where it's like, these people don't like you, why are you taking your helmet off? But, like, they're not actually, like, fighting, I don't think. But yeah, so they've been reviewing it, and some episodes they've been giving low scores, and CBS has been blocking their videos because of the
Well,
low
obviously.
scores.
copyright strike or
Both, probably.
It's not a strike. They're
They probably are striking down some people, though.
they've been blocking, and then the most recent thing they did was claiming.
is blocking legal? Are they allowed to block?
Yeah.
Just
Yeah.
censor? Okay.
Although you have to have a good enough reason to do it,
A valid reason, most likely.
and criticism is not a good enough reason to be blocking.
Yeah, sure.
That falls into fair use.
So
Yeah.
do they have to give a reason for blocking then? They have to
Yes,
yeah.
You have to give the...
There's like a form they have to fill out or something.
You will generally tell the YouTube team what they've done, but that's one of our hard thing with YouTube.
Yeah,
They don't really
what
exactly
they
check
do
it.
is that they say, so basically what they've been claiming is that they've been using too much footage, right? They've been using 11 seconds of footage, and they're like, so from this point to this point, you need to delete that. But
Yep.
but then if they try to go and delete that, what they're actually claiming is the entire video, like a full 30 minutes. So they're saying that the issue is these 11 seconds, but then they're claiming 30
The
minutes of
entire negative video.
it. So you would have to cut out the entire video.
Yeah, you'd have to pretty much delete your whole video to appease them.
Yeah.
Not just the clip of their show.
Yeah.
No.
Yeah.
Just
Because it won't
yes,
even let
sorry.
you delete just that part. It says it's not enough to reverse the claim.
Yeah, they won't remove the claim until you take down your video.
They're such douchebags.
That's a way for them to kind of bully you into conforming.
So they've
Nah.
episode 4. They had to re-upload 5 times, and they kept doing different edits every single time because they kept blocking their video.
So what'd they trim it down to? The footage of the actual show, the Halo show.
They weren't trimming it anymore. They just started editing
weren't.
it, just putting effects over it.
Oh, okay, to change it enough so that
Yeah. Even though
There's
it
no-
couldn't have ever possibly replaced the original because it's just small little clips. But yeah, so they put like a, I don't know, I guess like a hologram filter over it and put like a border around it and stuff like that. And as far as I know, I mean, they haven't uploaded another video saying that it's been blocked again, so I assume it's working now. They've stopped blocking. But they only
Okay.
did that on the low scoring videos. The high scoring videos, they didn't care. But
funny that.
I'm also thinking, like, you know, is this not CBS kind of admitting that their show sucks?
Yeah,
know?
that's pretty much.
Because
what it
otherwise,
is.
why would
Yeah.
they care that somebody said something negative? Like, they would be like, well, we know our show's good. So, you know, it doesn't
They
matter
say
what this random
because-
thinks.
This guy can have a negative take and no big deal.
Yeah.
I think because
Yeah.
they know it's going to hurt their profit to an extent.
How many people watch Angry Joe though? I mean, I'm
Oh.
sure it can't just be Angry Joe that's giving it
No,
some
it's
negative
a lot of people who are giving it
Yeah.
the shit.
reviews. Yeah, because it is. It's from what I've heard is going on in the show and the premise and the plot line, the characters, freaking everything. It just sounds horrible. I'm like, God, who would want to watch that?
Nobody. That's the point.
No, what actual Halo fan would want to watch that? If they didn't call it
Remember,
Halo,
it's
if they
not
weren't
made
trying to
for
sell it
Halo
as
fans.
Right, it's
Yeah.
a Halo show not made for Halo fans. That's smart. That's
Then what's the
that's how
fuck's
you
the
wanna
point
do
of it being a Halo show then? Just for the name itself?
Right.
Yeah.
You can go screw off. That's
Oh,
bullshit.
is this a fucking encore?
Bullshit logic.
Let's go. That's scummy.
So,
Definitely.
show my support for Angry Joe. Because, you know, as we're.
I don't
kind
think
of
anyone should
YouTubers,
be.
I'm a YouTuber.
I don't really know him that much, so I say no one should be banned for having a bad opinion about a piece of media.
Yeah, I mean,
Having an opinion on
No.
a piece of media.
you should be criticized. I mean, if you're putting something
Yeah.
out for everyone to see, they should be able to criticize it.
Mm-hmm.
Especially
And
if
if you-
it's bad. If it's something that no one ever likes, you should not be blocking out the criticism.
Yeah.
It'll help you improve if you can actually hear what people have to say about your work.
Yeah, like,
Yeah,
take the
that's
criticism
your
and then do
feedback.
better.
Yep. That's your feedback. You know, you fucked up. You need to do better. And you either do better or you just scrap it and go, yeah, maybe this wasn't our thing.
Yeah.
I feel like that
We
show's gonna
suck
get
at
canceled.
this.
There's no way it gets renewed.
It's already renewed for season 2. It was renewed for season 2 before season 1 even aired.
Oh my
Yeah.
fucking god.
That's how confident they were.
Yeah. So, I don't know. I mean, it could still get canceled, like,
And
just
now they're
because
so
they said it's
insecure about
renewed.
it that they're blocking people's negative videos,
Yeah.
negative critique of their show.
Which is fair use.
Just
Fair use, it's fair.
As long as they don't upload the entire thing and they just use little clips, it's fair use.
Under, I think it's 15 seconds, isn't it?
Yeah, something like that. I don't know the exact second limit, but, you know,
The
Angry
rule pretty
Joe
much
does.
says the law pretty much says that any clip, video, or media used for purpose of criticism or satire is not able to be affected by the law because it's not using the actual media itself in its entirety.
Yeah, because it's been altered, so it can't replace the original. Yeah, I mean, if they were just uploading the show, like, sure.
Yeah, I can understand. Yeah, that's fair. But if you're just posting a criticism of it, then that's terrible.
Yeah.
No, I'm sure there's a loophole where it's like, even if it's a few seconds, if it's still the original video, even for a few seconds, that they're like, oh yeah, we can totally do this. We can strike this sucker. You know, there's probably some little loophole that they're
Oh, there is. There's
trying to get
loopholes
away
in it.
with.
Yeah, I mean, I mean, everybody, there's tons of people that take advantage of the copyright system. Because they can.
Because I mean, CBS has, you know,
But-
I'll give
lawyers
you
that
an
look into this
example
shit. I mean,
of that.
they're not a bunch of newbies off the street.
I'll give you an example of someone abusing the copyright system recently. I know no one likes it, but for a while, people making anything Destiny related were getting struck down by a third party. The party that
Yeah.
wasn't the makers, or the people in charge of Bungie, or anyone else involved with Bungie. So, they were literally just abusing the system to take down content like that. There was
Yeah.
no reason for it to be taken down. So they were just doing it just to do it.
Yeah.
That's the problem. Was the
I
YouTube
mean,
copyright
Nintendo
system.
gets away with it. You can't show anything from a Nintendo game.
Nintendo's always been like that, though. Not even just about.
Yeah, why do they
videos
get
or
away
anything.
with it though?
I don't know. That's the
Uh,
problem. You
I
can't
would
really-
say
loophole.
because nobody has enough money to fight Nintendo.
That's the only reason?
But
Come on,
yeah.
CBS is a pretty big network. I mean, there's no way that they don't have a shit ton of money.
well, yeah, they do. That's why Angry Joe didn't just immediately go after them.
Nintendo and CBS don't have any kind of beef, so there's no beef to be had there. I think it's mainly because if you have the money to back it, people won't really question your decisions. And that's what they think, really.
Money talks, bullshit walks.
Because you got to think that CBS has a ton of money, right? And even if they were going to lose, they would try to drag it out as long as possible to get you to spend as much money
More
as
money.
possible.
Yeah, to get you to give up. Yeah.
Yeah.
So
Either
you
it gives
run
you
out
to
of money
yield or
first.
spend you money. Waste all your money trying to pay legal fees.
Yeah.
Well, I mean, how long did the Epic Games and Apple bullshit take? Was it like 3 years or something like that?
Yeah. It was around there.
And Epic, you know, waited until they had the money
Yeah,
to
for
be
sure.
able to.
They
last
waited until
that
they had
long.
that Fortnite money.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, they wouldn't have done that any other time.
Right.
Ain't much to do about that situation. You can get mad all you want, but it won't ever fix anything with with stuff like that.
Yeah, you would have to have somebody with
Money.
enough money and time to go through that hassle.
Influential enough with enough money.
Yeah.
See, that's stupid. Shouldn't
Yes,
be
that
about
is.
money.
It shouldn't be about money, but that's how it's going to be, though.
That's how the world works. You gotta pay them lawyers.
Them dineros.
Fuck money.
And
Fuck
they
lawyers.
want that
Fuck
money.
them all. It's just garbage. It's a garbage system.
Yeah.
Ow.
So I'm glad that we don't actually pay to watch the Halo TV show.
Yeah, for sure.
Like, not only because it's just bad, but also because CBS screw them.
It's an insult to Halo.
Yeah.
Like Halo
Yeah.
Infinite is an insult to Halo.
Yeah.
Exactly.
Should have just
You see they're waiting
continued
till like
with
around
Forward Unto Dawn.
I think it's like August I think is when they're supposed to release co-op for Halo Infinite.
Yeah, they've recently announced that August is when we get co-op.
I
Yeah,
don't
that's
even
fucking-
know if I care to play or even try
I
it.
would not.
I
I'm not
just
gonna
don't
play
care.
co-op. But
Yeah.
this shows
I
you
think
what
I
their-
still
where
have
their
it
pri-
installed, but I need
But this
to.
shows you
I
where
need
their
to get rid of
priorities
it.
are, though. They're waiting till then to put up co-op.
Yeah. Something that should have been in at launch.
I need to get that garbage off my hard drive.
Anything else to say about the Paramount thing? Anything else we need to talk about?
No, just Angry Joe's going to battle.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Gathering all of his evidence and getting ready.
Yep, if they do try to block him again, he is thinking about taking them to court and trying that battle. Which, I mean,
Good
he
on
could
him.
crowdfund money to help pay for legal fees, you know?
That's true.
Like, fan base
I don't,
would help
he
him
still
out.
can't. He can't get CBS money. But...
No. But the
No.
fan base would try to help him out a bit. Because taking that battle would help everybody on YouTube. Especially if
finding
they
the right
beat a
lawyer
big
that's willing to
corporation
take it on.
like CBS, you know?
Mm-hmm.
Like, it'll help with the false
Setting a
copyright
precedent.
claims and...
The
Yeah.
small people can actually fight off big companies.
Yeah, the
Little,
content creators can actually...
yeah,
Be
they can
safe.
actually win again. That probably won't. That still won't be. Even if that does happen, it won't last very long. Though that's the problem.
It'll help out a little bit. Because
It will, yeah.
a lot of claims are actually from smaller people. Like, it isn't necessarily big corporations all the time. And so this would help keep the smaller ones off their back, you know? Like, people that don't have millions upon millions of dollars aren't gonna go just claiming videos because they may get sued and they will lose, you know?
Mm-hmm.
Which, speaking of small people claiming videos,
Oh god. Do I want to know?
we're gonna show our support for another YouTuber that I like to watch, the Acting Male, Mr. Act Man. He did a hot takes video for Elden Ring, so he found some people that had some very terrible takes on Elden Ring, and sort of just made fun of them for being dumb.
Parody. Or more satire, I guess.
I think it's more of a critique, kinda, I guess.
It's a critique. Like, they didn't.
It was a
They
satirical. I think it was a satirical critique. But there's still meant to be some comedy there. Critique would generally be all serious.
Yeah, no. Yeah, there's definitely for comedic value.
Yeah.
What's a bit of
The
both
people
and
with their
stuff.
hot takes on Elden Ring, I mean, it was so bad. Like, did you even actually play the game? Like, where's your head at? And can you critique it, properly? Can you...
Yeah, can you actually make some valid points?
Yeah, make a few valid points on why you didn't like it, and not just, I didn't like it, and you bunch of nitwits that do like it are just fanboys and blah, 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 blah. That's nothing. That means nothing.
Yeah.
I mean, I don't know, but that's the way people are. They don't like to make valid arguments towards anything. They just like to state their opinions, and that's it.
When don't people
Call
like to
it a
state their
day.
opinions?
Right?
You can state your opinion, but can you justify your opinion? Like, why do you feel this way?
Yeah.
What is it about it that makes you think that?
So, one of these guys was this Quantum TV guy. And you listen to his points about Elden Ring, and he's a complete moron. But another YouTuber named Mischief was the first person to talk about his terrible takes on Elden Ring.
He's from like the UK or something, right?
Yeah, he's from the UK.
So somehow he stumbled upon this guy's video and was just critiquing his critique, right?
Yeah, similar to Act Man.
Mm-hmm.
And yeah, so he did that, and this Quantum TV guy found out about it and decided to copyright strike, or threatened to copyright strike his channel because of fair use, because this dude doesn't know what fair use is on YouTube.
No one knows who. No one on YouTube knows. No people on YouTube know what fair use is.
He thinks using any of his content is stealing.
No. If it's a very small, short clip, it is not stealing.
Yeah.
It falls under the rights of fair use.
Yeah, this guy doesn't understand that.
And he's using it for the proper circumstance. Critiques, satire, or view. I use this to ruin it.
And, I mean, first off, I don't know why this dude even did an Elden Ring video. Like, his whole thing is reviewing TVs. And
what?
that's like his channel. Like, he reviews TVs.
No motherfucker is he reviewing Elden Ring.
I don't know. He really needs to stay out of video games. I mean, I don't know how good he is at reviewing TVs with how bad he is at reviewing video games.
Yeah, how much of a gamer is he? Like, how much weight does his opinion even carry?
I don't know.
Probably none.
None, yeah.
Yeah, like, if you're not
I
much
mean,
of a
he
gamer,
thinks if
you
you
don't
like
really
Elden Ring,
games.
you're a loser that has no family, has no life, has no friends.
Okay.
And he wants you to kill yourself.
For liking Elden Ring?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, sounds about right.
You don't deserve to be here anymore if you like that game.
If you like, if there's a video game you like, you don't deserve to live for it.
Can't I just have
If
a
you
different
like this
opinion
thing that
than
I
you?
don't like, you should die.
Yeah.
So the dude's completely unhinged.
Heal
Like, he's a
your
complete
sick.
psychopath.
Sounds like it.
Yeah. He's
Sounds
got
like
some
that man.
insecurities. He's got some issues.
A few screws loose.
Mommy
Yeah.
issues, daddy issues,
Oh,
a little
all
bit of
kinds
both.
of
All
I
issues.
don't know.
Oh, I don't think it's as though.
He's got
I think
some
he's got
problems.
an issue of every category.
All sorts of mental issues.
He wants to attack people who have a different opinion from him on something
A
that he doesn't
video
even
game.
care about. Yeah, on a video game that he obviously doesn't give a crap about. So what difference does it make?
Like, the only
I don't
reason he
understand.
even decided to make that video, I'm pretty sure, is because Elden Ring was popular. Like, if Elden Ring wasn't popular, he wouldn't have even bothered.
So that's what it is. It's because he's not popular enough, and this game is getting so much publicity.
You think he's jealous that the game's more popular than he is?
I don't know. It's something. He's.
I mean,
Probably.
it did sell
Weird
12 million
ego
copies,
trip.
and he only has 50,000 subscribers, so...
Yeah.
I mean, the
So-
game is way more popular than he is.
Better watch out, or you'll get copyright strikes.
Oh, I'm
But son, I'll
looking
find
forward
you.
to it. I haven't used any of his footage. I'm wondering what he's going to come up with.
We both
You speak negative.
He's never gonna.
Bullying.
enough of
He is
following.
claiming that he's being bullied by people, which I find hilarious. After he
You make
tells
the
people to
shit-
kill themselves, he's claiming that he's being bullied.
You're entitled to your own
He's
opinion.
being
but
discussed.
I'll tell you about this.
That's
You're
not the
entitled to your own
same.
opinion, but you're not excused from the repercussions of your opinion.
Yeah, you're not immune to criticism. Just because
No,
it's
if you're
your
gonna-
opinion.
Throw your opinion out there for the masses, and then get upset when they don't agree with you or they want to discuss what you said.
Yeah.
It's not bullying.
No, it's.
I mean, we're not
voicing
getting
your
up in
opinion.
his face and
And
telling him
he's a shit
he
person.
can't do that.
Yeah, you're a
Right.
shit person. You shouldn't be making content. Yeah, no, we're not doing that. We're just literally saying his opinion was not necessary to an extent.
Yeah.
He's just got his little panties in a wad over something that I'm not even sure if it has anything to do with
He probably never
Elden
played
Ring
the game.
or gaming. There's something
Well, it
else.
no longer
There's
has to
something
do
else
with
going on
Elden
that
Ring.
kid.
I mean, now it's just, he's
a
getting
personal
hit from
thing.
all sides. Everybody's talking about this dude and what a scumbag he is.
Well, because they've
I'm saying he
uncovered a lot
probably
more
didn't play the
dirt
game
on
with
him
that
than-
review.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I don't believe he played it.
Well, so he had a channel previously, right?
Yes, he had
Or
a
something.
channel and he got banned, which I believe makes it to where you shouldn't be able to have another YouTube account unless it's under somebody else's name.
Yeah, that's probably what
So
he
they
did.
do allow that then. As long
They
as it's
do,
under
but
somebody else's
his
name.
I don't think is under somebody else's name because he's the only person, on it. There is no other person.
But
Okay.
he might have used someone else's name to do it again.
Yeah, but
Like
I
a
mean, the way
Smurf
you
account.
do a YouTube account is just you make a Gmail. Like I could make 50 million YouTube accounts with just 50 million different emails.
That's just my guess, though. I'm not saying what I said is correct. I just don't know. Can't really tell you.
Yeah, but I mean, like Leafy, he's completely banned. Just he can't ever
Yeah,
come back.
permaban. Yeah.
Even if there is somebody else's name, he can't. They won't let him. He already tried. But this guy has, I mean, they've been compiling a lot of evidence, and we'll have Actman's video in the description where you can see all this evidence. But he's a hateful dude. He does a lot of hate speech stuff, which is why he
Hating
got
on
banned.
everybody.
He's said racist things about his own race, which is really weird. He said a lot of homophobic stuff. That's, I think, his biggest gripe there. A lot of transphobic stuff.
Yeah,
I would
that'll do
say he's worse than Leafy, and Leafy's not allowed on YouTube.
Yeah. Permaban forever.
Yeah.
But how is this guy still lurking out there?
Yeah, I don't
I'd
understand.
like to know.
And then
Just drop the ball on this one.
we started listening to his little podcast for his response on all this bullying on him. And it was
terrible.
It was awful.
Oh my gosh, it was so bad. Like, he's still, like, it's just nothing but ego. Like,
Yeah.
just a constant
Did he
ego.
not actually talk about what he was trying to divert the blame?
Oh yeah, he diverts the blame all the time. He's blaming
Yep, that's all
YouTube
he
for why
does.
he's copyright striking people. He's saying YouTube told him to do that.
Yeah, it's their fault that you're a jerk who's
Yeah,
just
YouTube
getting mad.
totally told you to go fill out that paperwork, bud.
Mm,
For someone that's having a different opinion as you.
Yeah, the dude's an idiot and he's an egomaniac.
it's disturbing, really.
And he diverts blame to everybody but himself. He refuses to blame himself ever.
No, he's constantly got his dukes up. Like, he is on the defensive, like, 24/7. Like, nothing
Yeah.
is ever his fault. He's the master. He's the smartest guy in the world, and he knows more than everybody. And he speaks in broad generalizations. All of y'all this and all of y'all that, and nobody this and nobody that. It's like,
Yeah.
just, I don't know. He needs therapy, I think. He needs some help. There's something wrong with the
I
guy.
don't think there's a therapist that can help this man.
I don't know. He's jacked. He's jacked.
But yeah, so Actman, he tried to strike Actman's video. So Actman's he's not taking down the video. He's keeping it up. And so if this guy tries to do any more, Actman will take him to court. And most likely win because the law is on his side.
And I think Actman has been at this long enough to know the rules, the laws. Like, this
Yeah.
isn't his first rodeo, I'm sure.
Yeah,
Like
for
anyone
sure.
in content creation should at least know that law. Or
Yeah.
falls under fair use.
Yeah.
I know fair use, and I barely even have 15 subscribers.
I don't have any subscribers, and
Well,
I
they
know what
they
it is.
made you learn it in school too, though. They wanted to make sure you knew.
I don't think they
'Cause you had to
even
use
knew.
a lot of that stuff.
But yeah, I mean, the goal is to get his channel terminated, because I mean, it's he's abusing copyright, and he's just a toxic dude. You know, he shouldn't be on this platform.
Wasn't he claiming like his accounts were hacked or something?
Yeah, he was claiming that a lot of the
So-
homophobic stuff that he said was because his accounts were hacked. But then
Yeah.
whenever people were looking at his accounts and talking about all that stuff that he was saying, he deleted the accounts, or the hackers deleted the accounts, because that's what hackers do. They're like, oh no,
Yeah.
he's getting talked about badly. Like,
You better delete his
And
accounts
he was like,
for him before he gets
his
in too much
Twitter,
trouble.
his Facebook, his Xbox, and his PlayStation had all been hacked all at the same time. Like, okay.
I guess because all his login information is the same on every single
Yeah.
platform. Like,
Oh my
it was just
God.
that easy to hack. Or somebody specifically targeted him. Like, I don't know, was it ex-girlfriend or something, maybe?
It's probably somebody that
Your
he told to kill
mom, your
themselves.
sister. Yeah, maybe so.
Or
It was somebody he
somebody
knew
said
personally.
something racist to, or something homophobic to, or something transphobic to. Like, the
He's a
dude
real wiener.
knows how to make enemies, for sure. And yeah, I'm looking forward to him being taken off the platform. Take him off, bring Leafy back.
Leafy never coming back. They're never letting that dude.
Yeah.
I think he slept with somebody's sister or wife or something.
I really miss Leafy.
he was at least funny. I don't know.
So that shouldn't be allowed to content create. But content creation should be kind of for a level-headed person. Well, it's
Well,
not
like,
just
I
gonna
think-
immediately.
That's why E3 kind of went under. I think Ray William Johnson was probably getting so much pushback on his show. He wasn't like Leafy, but he would, take a few videos, like 3 videos or whatever, that were getting the most views or whatever, and he was a comedian. Like, that's what he does for a living. He's a comedian, and he's pretty good at it. And so he would just, find the funny in all these videos. And I don't know if maybe he was getting a lot of hate on that, saying it was bullying because he's laughing at people's videos or making jokes about videos or whatever. I don't know what happened, but it made him want to get out of the game completely and end the show. And it was such a good show.
I don't know. I think for him, he was trying to get more into like bigger acting roles, so he was sort of leaving.
He stopped doing it.
That's why they started doing other hosts and stuff, is because he was sort of going and trying to do other things.
Do other things.
Yeah. And that's what they all wanted to do, and some of them did get hate, like Robbie, that kid that took over after him.
Robbie Mott
Got a lot of hate. Everybody hated that dude.
Why?
Because he wasn't
He wasn't.
Ray William Johnson.
Well, I
Yeah,
hated
he
that
wasn't.
fact too, because I really like Ray William Johnson, but he was okay.
I did like
the
when he
kid
had
was
like
alright.
people like Gabriel Iglesias as host.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that
little
was
bit.
kind of cool.
I like that guy. That guy's funny.
Yeah.
He's funny.
Yeah. And who was the chick that took over after him?
I don't know.
Katja Martin.
Kaja Martin.
Yeah.
Yeah, she's really funny.
I think people liked her. At least they liked her more than Robbie.
Well, because she was cute about it, Robbie was like a little boy. It was just, he was good. He was a pretty good host, but he was just,
Yeah.
I don't know. He was too like little boyish to take seriously or whatever.
Yeah.
And Kaja was really funny, but she was cute about it, you know?
Yeah. So just wanted to show support for those two YouTubers because those are the, some of the guys that I really like to watch, and they're having to deal with some stuff.
Yeah, they're both really good YouTubers. They when they critique something, they critique things pretty fairly.
Yeah,
I don't always
they're
agree with
honest
some of their
about it.
takes on things, but they're honest at least. Yeah.
Yeah.
And they do give, valid talking points, valid arguments, where
Yeah.
you could actually debate with them on things and have an intelligent adult conversation about it,
Yeah.
and not just because that's my life. Shut up.
Yeah.
Your mama dresses you funny. Like, okay, well, this is evolving quickly. Getting nowhere here.
Say all their arguments though.
But those guys,
like
they get their bullet points down, and it stands to reason, and there's logic to it, and they try to grade things as fairly as they can and as honestly as they can. So I respect them for that. I don't always agree with them, but I respect them for that.
Yeah. For sure. Yeah, that's what I like about them. That's why I go to them for things. It's because I know that they're honest dudes, and they're gonna give it to me straight,
Yeah. No.
Whether I agree
Support
or
the
not.
honest content creators.
Yeah. So on to, I guess, some of the more
I'm hungry.
fun stuff.
I'm eating something. Damn. Sorry.
Let's see. We'll start. Let's start with I guess, No Man's Sky.
Is that the fun
studio
stuff?
behind that.
No,
I guess
Hello
this isn't
Games.
necessarily fun stuff. Yeah, Hello Games. They learned nothing
Hello.
from their experience with No Man's Sky.
Okay.
Because they are now overhyping their next game by saying things like, even if they had 1,000 employees, their next game would seem impossible. Now, these are things that they were saying with No Man's Sky,
Yeah. They're
and
pretty
it
much
quite
repeating
was
themselves.
impossible. I mean, they eventually got there, but it was
Like, the
years
game
later.
didn't even work or whatever, right? When they first released it?
No,
Like,
it
it
worked.
like
It just
wasn't
didn't
really
have
playable?
a lot of the
All the
stuff that they said
that
it would
there was-
have.
Okay.
All the overhype pretty much led to nothing.
Yeah.
It was kind of like a Fallout 76
Let's not speak that name again.
situation. Sorry. I just don't want to speak that particular douchebag's name, that's all.
I don't want to speak about that game. I
Okay,
bought
you don't
the
want
game.
to. You don't even
I
want to
don't
talk
wanna
about the game. Okay, got you.
I bought the game. I got screwed out of my money in that game. The way they made it sound would be
It's still a sore spot.
Yes, it is.
I would say that they overhyped
Understandable.
their game and underdelivered more than Fallout 76. Because
Really?
Fallout 76 didn't really say too much other than, like, you'll be able to play with a bunch of people, and 16 times the detail. Like, that was kind of like their only
The
points.
That was my favorite joke. 16 times the detail.
Yeah. But this was like, oh yeah, there will be multiplayer, but the space will be so vast that you probably won't even be able to find other players. And in fact,
Your chance to find someone is slim to none.
yeah, but in fact, people did find the same planet and realized, hey, we can't see each other. There's no multiplayer.
There'd be epic space battles, which
There'd be
they
space
weren't there.
battles, which there weren't. The factions
Nope.
weren't
not
the
there
way they
either.
said it would be.
Well, the way they described
Was
it,
anything done right?
the game was made. That's about it.
I mean, I
You
think
could
it
boot it
was
up and you
vast
could play
space.
it.
Like, there were a lot of different planets and stuff that you could go to.
Well, there's nothing to do though
But yeah,
on those
there
planets.
wasn't really anything to do, and it was kind of boring. Supposedly, it's a lot better now.
I heard good things about it now.
Yeah, I've heard it's pretty much to what they promised now.
Okay.
I've been meaning
Which
to
is
buy it.
something,
To try it.
Destiny never
It's on
did.
Game Pass, I think. Or at least it used to be.
People still play
Like
it? Like, you know what the
I'm not
fan
gonna
base is
respond
right
to that.
No, I have no clue.
But no, I think I've seen a few people. And then again, there's streamers I like to watch. That they play it every once in a while. Looks like it'd be kind of neat.
Yeah.
Just neat. It wouldn't be
I think
something
it would
I'd
be
spend every
something
day.
like Minecraft, where like
You
if
have
I
to
had
be
nothing
bored to
better
play
to
it.
do, I'd play it. Hop on it, fly around for a little bit.
I know you can make bases now in there.
Oh yeah,
Kind of stuff. Yeah.
Has anybody played it? Either of you guys?
no.
No. I've been
It
meaning
started
to try
as a
it.
PlayStation exclusive, and then
That's
it
what I was
came
thinking,
to
it was a PlayStation
Xbox.
Okay.
But
I've been meaning to give it a shot, see if what it was like.
yeah, maybe someday I'll download it and check it out.
It's a game and you still need to play after we finish all the other ones we started.
There's a lot of stuff that we still gotta try and go through.
I think tonight we should try to go through Resident Evil 5.
Oh gosh.
At least a level progress.
Yeah.
We're pretty far in that though.
Yeah, we're pretty close to the end.
Yeah. Right.
So I guess now could be considered onto the fun stuff? I don't know, maybe more interesting than fun.
Don't tease me now.
That's why I said interesting. Now that's why I changed it. See?
Netflix is getting a Exploding Kittens TV show and game.
And
that work?
game?
And game.
How would that work?
I have no clue. Like, I picture the show being like, I don't know,
Exploding
Itchy and
Kittens?
Scratchy or something, you know? Like,
Yeah.
Like
something
from The
like that.
Simpsons, a brutal Tom and Jerry.
Yeah. Like, that's what I'm kind of picturing, but who knows where they go with that. And I assume the game will just be like the card game, just digital. I don't know.
It'd be like Hearthstone, baby.
Yeah, maybe.
It's a game through the streaming service?
Through Netflix, yes.
Okay.
You know how, like,
They
we
have-
played that stupid trivia game on there?
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, exactly like that, pretty much.
Okie dokie.
Yeah, because Netflix is trying to get into gaming for
Oh.
some reason.
We lost a bit of our PSE burst.
Oh no.
We just need to let things go.
Yeah, which we'll see if they continue that, because right now they're having to cancel a bunch of stuff. They're canceling a lot of
yeah.
anime stuff or animation stuff, so
Yeah, I don't understand why.
They get for being a bunch of trash cans.
losing money.
Are they? Are they
Yes.
losing money?
They're losing
Yeah.
subscribers, or losing a lot
Because
of
of
subscribers.
animation?
Well,
No,
no,
because of all the shit they've been doing.
So
Yeah.
why get rid of animated stuff, though? I don't
because that's
understand why
probably
they're
the most
singling that out.
expensive part.
Yes.
The
Animation
most
costs a lot of
expensive thing to
money.
make. Okay, I got
Yeah.
you.
So that's where they're making their cuts. So I'm like, I can't imagine that they try to stay in gaming when they can't keep affording animation, you know?
Right, get rid of.
But they probably
yeah,
will
get rid of
still
the
do
gaming
it,
thing.
though.
Yeah, I mean, there's too much money in gaming for them to
I'm gonna try to do
not,
loot
guess.
boxes.
Yeah.
Stupid. Get these skins for your character.
Well, you know, everybody calls Game Pass like Netflix for games, so they're like, well, what if we actually made a
Games
gaming
on
Netflix? Like,
Okay. hmm
yeah.
That sounds like a GameFly situation then, but not as good.
Yeah.
With GameFly, you can play some of the newer games. That I don't know. I haven't heard any of those games that are there.
Yeah, I don't know. Right now, I think they're starting with like mobile gaming. Like they're not doing a lot of like TV games. Like they got the trivia thing, which is kind of a game, I guess.
I don't know.
They've got
I
the
consider
Bear
them-
Grylls thing and the Minecraft thing.
The interactive
Yeah,
stuff. That's
which again
really
I wouldn't
not
really say is a
fun.
game, but it's really no
No,
different
it's-
than the like Walking Dead, Telltale games kind of thing. So I don't know.
It's just really boring. Like, who's?
Yeah, I find those kind
don't
of games really
understand.
boring. And
Yeah.
so I don't know. But
Are there people that really
people
enjoy
do
it? Is there
enjoy
really
those.
a market
They
for that?
enjoy the story.
Is it a story?
They're looking for, well, for like the Telltale games and stuff like that, where it's kind of like that. They it's like a choose your own adventure book. Like
I wouldn't trust. I only trust Telltale with that kind of situation.
yeah, for sure.
They generally do that shit pretty well.
But people
Speaking of Telltale,
play that stuff for
we
the
go off
story.
topic for a second.
Okay.
Did you hear they're going to be trying to renew Tales from the Borderlands?
Yeah, they actually announced that we're gonna be
Oh, they
getting
did?
Tales from the Borderlands this year.
Yeah, I like that game.
Yeah. Can't wait to actually see stuff on it. They just showed like a picture of like the character standing in front of a vault symbol. Like that's all we got. I'm like, well, if it
The
comes
game-
out this year, shouldn't they have a little more than that?
Yeah, they should have some footage.
I'm excited to hear that. I like that game.
Yeah.
Most of
Although
the Telltale
it's not
games are
being
pretty
made by
mean.
the
Not-
Telltale. I think it's being made
No.
in house. It's being made by Gearbox, so I'm not sure if it's
I'm not
gonna
as
be like the
excited
same
anymore.
or not.
Not as excited.
I don't know. I mean, maybe they do it better. Who knows? We'll have to wait and see.
Yeah, that's something I wouldn't buy pre-order. I'd have to know that it's good.
They haven't let us down yet, but
Yeah.
I don't know.
Don't
the way
let-
the industry's going, yeah, you're still kind of nervous.
Yeah. And the rest of this is going to be some Elden Ring stuff. Just some goofy.
A game I
Elden
haven't
Ring
played.
things.
Goofy Elden Ring stuff.
Did you
You
know
know how
that you
goofy
can
they
somehow connect Elden Ring to COVID and cryptocurrency?
I don't
COVID
want to know how.
cryptocurrency?
COVID and cryptocurrency.
Oh, the
No.
and. I didn't hear the and.
And
They're not one and the same.
Oh, okay.
Unless
I thought
not-
maybe
unless it's
COVID
not-
had
unless it's
something
gonna
to do
be a
with
new-
crypto.
COVID
I think-
crypto.
Yeah,
COVID
COVID crypto. Like, I knew I didn't
Co-
like cryptocurrency for some reason.
COVID
It's got
coins.
Cooties.
COVID coin.
Yeah, COVID coin. I like it.
Oh god. Somebody's
I
gonna start
did.
that
I don't
now.
like it.
Oh, yeah. We get royalties, too. Damn
We
it.
came up with the idea, we get 5%.
That's right. There you go. Boom.
How
Later
are
on the
these
line.
connections being made though? I want to fucking know. You told me before, but it's better that everyone else hears these.
So
distinctions.
Elden Ring caused COVID, or is it cure for COVID?
Elden Ring
It's a cause, most likely. Or
is
A product of COVID. something like
well, they're claiming that its popularity is a product of COVID. That
Oh.
it wouldn't be as popular
Okay.
if there wasn't COVID.
Well, I mean, we've not been on lockdown for a while now.
Yeah, lockdown was
It's been about
gone
2
before
years
Elden
ago.
Ring came out.
Yeah, so you can't really say that anymore.
But also that somehow Elden Ring is like a simulation for COVID by it beating you down all the time and defeating you and
Okay.
That still does not. That does not show a correlation.
Yeah, I'm
Yeah.
not getting the connection there, but it's a bit of a stretch.
We're really stretching on this article, yeah.
That isn't stretching. That's literally
Who did the article? Is this an IGN?
I believe
idiot
this
or something,
was New York Times.
Otaku.
Oh, okay.
Oh.
Those guys are. They're getting
They don't
worse
know
and worse all the time.
They don't know what shit about video games.
Yeah.
The New York Times should stay away from that. They're best about politics and all that
There's
shit.
a lot of. Well, they're not even great with
They're not even
politics
good at
either.
that.
There's.
They know absolutely nothing.
There's so much that it's just like, what are you even talking about? You remember how I was talking about those valid, debatable talking points, and giving, honest critique and honest, information?
Yeah.
They are the exact. New York Times has been like the exact opposite of that. It's like, what are you even doing right now?
Yeah.
Give
Well,
me something we can discuss.
It's funny for them to
intelligently.
know so little about games, considering they just bought a game. I mean, it's not a very good game, I would say, but it's that.
What did they buy?
Wordle?
What?
I don't know. It's some
Yeah,
word
I don't
game.
know. It's some craze. I think
the
a lot of
fuck
my
is
clients
that?
play it for some reason. I don't understand
That
it.
sounds
But
made up.
I want to say it's like Scrabble, I guess, or
Kinda like.
or what is that one game
Word-
show where they have
like-
you like guess the letters and then you have to try
Like
and
Wheel
guess
of
the
Fortune
phrase.
type thing.
Yeah, Wheel of Fortune. Yeah,
Yeah.
it reminds me of that.
But probably not as fun.
Yeah, I mean you don't win money or nothing.
No,
Yeah.
but you're trying to guess the word.
And there
as
aren't
few-
funny. There aren't funny contestants
Yeah.
Yeah.
doing stupid things.
Yeah, so you'd think they'd have like, I don't know, maybe a somewhat of a gaming department, but they don't. They just pulled some guy off of some other article and was like, "Hey, write something about Elden Ring."
You probably asked.
That's
this
what all the
question
kids are
that-
talking about today.
Probably asked the question, "What is Elden Ring?"
What
didn't give an
is
answer.
Elden Ring? The way that they described Elden Ring was it was about a ring or something.
No, it's not Lord of the Rings.
So they read the title and were like, it's about a ring or something.
And then just guessed.
I don't
Guess
think
the
there
rest.
really is a ring involving. I don't think there really is a ring in the story. That's the ones you wear.
There is, but not really in that sense. Like, Elden Ring isn't necessarily like a proper ring.
I thought it was becoming the Elden Lord. Well, I always thought it was.
Yeah, I
So
mean,
yeah,
you're trying to
that's-
become
like-
the Elden Lord to bring back the Elden Ring to piece it back together. But
And I didn't play the game very much. I just know the Elden Lord is one of the things you want to be.
yeah, it's not really about a ring.
Not Sonic. It's not Lord of the Rings. There's no rings involved.
Yeah. I
No
thought it was
physical
funny. They
rings.
were like, it's about a ring or something. Really?
That annoys me.
That proves right there that you did no research and that you have no clue what you're talking about. Just that.
It
phrase
just shows you
alone.
that there was no fucking standard for research at all.
Yeah, they just wanted to talk about COVID, and they were like, Elden Ring's popular.
We'll figure
Let's-
out how to link these two
Let's
things
put that in
somehow.
there. We'll get the clicks.
Which they probably got less clicks after the article.
Well, they probably got more because everybody's like, let's go read this stupid thing.
This garbage, yeah, and have a good laugh.
Yeah. Make
Is
fun
this
of
guy
it.
trying to be a comedian, or is he just
Mm,
accidentally funny?
accidentally funny?
Accidentally.
Yeah, I'm sure.
There is no purpose to that.
And then the cryptocurrency thing was the dumbest thing. I mean, it was just about how From Software keeps pushing, for their games, and they don't bend to anyone's rules, and so neither should crypto.
Mm.
No.
Like, How does that work?
How does that correlate? There's no link to that in that.
Yeah. Like, crypto is a scummy money-making dumpster fire.
Oh, FromSoft doesn't need that.
And FromSoft makes good games. Like, they're,
Yeah,
they're not the same.
it's nice.
Just because it don't compromise on what they think they should make does not mean that they should get into crypto.
Because they
That means
don't
they should avoid
compromise.
crypto, because that
They're
means
not
they
chasing
know
the money.
no, that they don't really compromise.
Yeah, they're just making what they want to make.
Yeah, that's just what they want. Like, people say that Souls games need an easy mode, but they don't. They say they don't because it ruins the game, the integrity.
Yeah. Ruins the vision that they had. But crypto's just a scummy money-making scheme. Like, it has nothing to do with trying to push through all the negativity and keep trying. Like, it does need to just die.
That's just stupid.
Yeah.
I mean, if you're willing to stretch your imagination, I think you could link anything to anything, really.
Of course. I mean,
Yeah.
you take the circumference of the sun, divide it by the distance from the moon, and that's how we got COVID. Like,
Yes. Yeah, somehow, some way.
That's where
That
that's how
checks out.
conspiracy theory starts.
yeah.
Yeah, exactly. Exactly.
You
That's how we
connect
get
anything
those.
to anything, even if it doesn't make sense.
But does it make for an interesting article? No, not really.
It makes for a
Does it make
good
you want
joke.
to roll your
though.
eyes and take some Aleve for your headache?
Other stuff with Elden Ring. Some people
I
are
really
being
want-
sent to horny jail.
Mm?
What does that exactly mean?
Horny jail.
So there's
In the terms of Elden Ring.
a pair of panties.
There's a
And
pair of panties.
cheaters have found a way to get these pair of panties as an item,
Okay.
and they've been dropping it for players. And the system spots this item in these players' inventory and then soft bans them for 180 days. It basically puts them in a server full of cheaters. So if you try to play multiplayer at all, you're just playing with a bunch of cheaters. Or accused cheaters, I guess. Because some of them may have just picked up the panties.
Oh, look, a pair of panties.
Look, a pair of panties.
Oh, crap.
I mean,
Alright,
you don't
man.
know it's a pair of panties until you picked it up, because it's just like a
Oh,
glow
so-
on the ground.
Yeah.
That's even worse.
That's why a lot of people got banned in Dark Souls 2
Yeah,
on PC. Because people were dropping the modded items and the game would just automatically flag it.
yeah. So, I want to say that they have fixed it so you can't drop items like that anymore.
Okay.
But, you know, cheaters will find a way around it. They always do.
Mm-hmm. For sure.
So the best
So then
advice
what did they
to-
do with all the people that they banned? Did they unban them? Go, oops, sorry.
Well,
everyone."
not necessarily, because you can't know if somebody was actually cheating or not. But if you did go and say, hey, like, you explain the situation and whatnot, they have been known to unban. It does
if you
require
appeal
you to,
your ban,
yeah,
to appeal it.
but it does require you to wipe all your save data, so you have to start from scratch.
No. That's horrible.
Yeah. Or
So is
it
that
doesn't
only if you
require you
summon
to, but they
someone, or-
recommend it because they don't want you to get flagged again.
So how do the hackers gain access? to your server and put a pair of panties for you to pick up.
Well,
in
it's
there?
just like an
how does that
invader. They
happen?
just invade your world.
Okay.
And drop
And then they
it.
drop a
and
pair of
drop it.
panties.
Yeah.
They leave.
Okay.
You pick up the item and you get flagged. The game flags you as a cheater.
Yep.
So I
They'll
guess
put you
just
in a
don't
prison.
like you don't open unknown emails. You don't answer unknown.
You don't
phone
talk to
numbers
strangers. That's a simple way to put it.
And
Don't
yeah,
take
you don't
anything
pick
from
up
strangers.
objects dropped from random.
You don't take anything from
invaders.
strangers.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's a rule of what your mother teaches you. Don't talk to strangers. Don't interact with strangers.
Exactly. Don't take candy from strangers.
Don't take panties
Might
from
be
strangers.
poisonous. Don't take panties from strangers. If they try to hand you panties, you just say no.
I think I have more questions why they're handing me panties.
Because you could find these panties in Elden Ring.
Yeah,
like
I don't know why the panties exist.
It's a item. I want to say you can find it on like a rock or something. I don't know, but there's panties somewhere. I haven't found them. I haven't even looked for them because I don't care. But it is an
weird.
item and it is in the files, and so that's how they got a hold of it.
There's a legit pair of panties in the game for whatever reason.
Yeah.
It's probably
Just
a
don't get it.
placeholder item. Just for testing purposes, most likely.
It's for lore
Like
reasons.
a loincloth.
No, those are actually exist in a lot of Dark Souls games.
It's not for your like no armor character.
Well, I mean, if
Well,
you
that-
took all your armor off, I guess.
You're
and you were a
deprived
female
or whatever.
character.
What is? I don't know what the game calls deprived.
Wretch. On
Uh.
Elden Ring.
Not as funny as what Bloodborne calls them. They're called a waste of skin. Now, is there anything else we need to talk about?
And I guess I just want to say that, like, you know, they keep adding stuff to Elden Ring for free, which is pretty cool. Even though it's not a live
I
service.
need to get on Elden Ring.
But every single time they do an update to fix stuff, they usually add things.
Like what? Like weapons and such?
Yeah, so like there will be areas that are sort of tucked away but don't really have anything in them, and yeah, they added a dagger in one of these areas and some other stuff that you can get. They've been adding like NPCs and new quest lines and stuff like that. New emotes. You can get the Patches squat now for doing the Patches quest line.
Ew, Patches is in there.
Yeah. So yeah, it's cool that they keep adding stuff
For free.
for free.
Yep, no paywalls, no
Are
net
they actually gonna do
diamond.
DLC at any point?
Probably. I can't imagine that they wouldn't. I think the game's too popular to not do DLC at this point.
Sometimes are generally just good DLCs. I know
Yeah.
Dark Souls 2 wasn't a very good game, but I like those DLCs. That give you a lot of content to do.
Yeah, for sure.
4 whole new areas to explore, and tons of weapons.
Yeah, I'm sure there will be DLCs.
I don't know if the game needs DLCs, but I would like to see it. Some more content, some new
Oh
areas.
yeah, it's such a great game. You know,
Yeah.
get more content, keep it going. As long
I think
as
the game
possible.
doesn't need it, but it'd be a lot better if they did.
Yeah, I mean, it's already
like
got a
it.
ton of content as it is, but
Yeah, yeah,
Hundreds of hours worth.
but you know,
adding more,
a lot of
I
people.
mean,
Yeah, whatever
certainly
you can
doesn't
do to
hurt.
expand it, great.
Yeah, I mean, like, I've, killed every boss, at least I think so. I haven't found any more bosses, but as far as I know, I've killed every boss. Like, the only other things I have to
for
do
what
is
you
get
know.
endings and story quests and stuff like that.
For what you know, you've killed every boss.
From what I know, I've killed every boss.
I still want that wolf dude's armor. Blade, I think is his name. Blood.
Yeah, everybody wears his armor. It's like, every single time I get summoned, people are wearing his armor set.
It looks warm.
It does.
If I was in a game like that, a world like that, I would want the armor like that.
Yeah.
It would serve both protection and warmth. All right, that's not related, but you know,
It's fine.
I like that guy's armor and his sword. He's got a cool sword.
Yeah.
Probably won't use it
Everyone
because
likes the sword.
I think it's faith based.
Yeah, I don't remember. I know my main character can't use it, but I don't remember what it.
I think it is faith based.
Yeah, it's either faith or intelligence. Both those stats are low.
When you're swinging a big sword, you don't need those stats though.
Yeah, well, unless you're using the moonlight.
Unless using moonlight, or the moon veil, I think is what's called.
Yeah, that freaking garbage weapon. That's all anybody uses on PvP. Moon veil, moon
so
veil,
good.
moon veil.
Moon veil, daring today, aren't we?
Yeah, they suck at PvP. If you use the moon veil, you suck at PvP.
I never liked. The funny part is I never actually liked katanas in Dark Souls games. I was never a big fan of them.
I like them.
And so-
Like I don't ever stick with them. Like I've never gone to the end with a katana, but
I think the cool thing I did that was the frayed blade. The thing that was my other playthrough though.
yeah.
That katana's good. It's good. It does good damage and it's reliable.
Yeah. I'm using the katana a little bit on one of my characters on my faith build right now.
I never talk about Elden Ring. I'm just saying I just never seen myself use katanas in those games. It was never my kind of thing. It's required too much dexterity to focus on, or on the strength side.
Yeah.
Anything else? On that?
That is it from me. If any of y'all have something to talk about.
No? Not that I can think of.
Okay. Then we will end episode 11 here.
We got a lot of topics, a lot of diverse topics
Yeah.
discussed, hashed out, gave our
Disgusted.
opinions on. Disgusted. We disgusted all of them.
Disgusted.
That's what we're good at. We're good at disgusting.
From wrench fingers
I'm
to
stuck. I'm stuck.
copyright strikes, video game stuff.
To go into
Video
horny
game stuff,
jail.
yeah.
Going
Cryptocurrency
horny
and COVID.
jail.
Yep, horny
Yeah.
jail. Yep. Got it all covered, I think.
All covered. Those are all the topics in life. Done.
Nice.
We covered everything. There's nothing else to talk about on this earth.
Like those should just be our topic headings. We should have just like discussions for something under each of those headings.
Yeah.
Ratchet fingers.
Ratchet fingers.
Horny jail.
Are people actually gonna hear about that?
Oh, they will.
Ratchet fingers. Oh yeah, it was horrible.
We spent way too much time on that topic.
How are you guys bashed on my idea?
I didn't bash on it. I asked
Bashed
questions as a
Hit it
person
with a
who
sledgehammer.
who
Ran
is a
over it with
mechanic. I want to
forklift.
know what the appeal would be for someone like me.
Because you're a mechanic. Like, if you lost your fingers, you could have ratchets on the end of your fingers. You're a mechanic. It would just... Your tools would always be with you. You wouldn't have to go, like, digging through a toolbox, you know? And it would only be, you know, like, maybe 2 fingers on one hand and 1 finger on the other hand or something like that. You know, so you could still have your little thummies and you could still, like,
But-
grab shit.
As previously stated, what about torque wrenches?
Okay, I don't know about torque wrenches, but just being able to get torque, you know, if you have this ratchet head on the end of your finger, being able to get enough torque to turn it, you know, like if you were like trying to take like a rusty bolt or, you know, even like
What about a
lug
breaker
nut to a car or
bar?
something.
Should be like Inspector Gadget.
Gadget torque wrench.
I feel like you would need like the whole arm replaced because that would be like just a giant.
Well, that would
like,
make more sense than just having your fingers replaced, though.
A giant wrench or something. So yeah, where the torque and the twist goes, to be able to turn the bolts and nuts and things. Yeah.
There's a lot of tools I can tell you that require ratchet.
Yeah, I know. I use them all the time. Yeah, I'm not a
breaker
mechanic,
bars.
but I use this shit all the time.
This is my favorite, the breaker bar, to break bolts loose.
Yeah, we just need to be able to get some leverage, you know, and that's
what my question was. Where am I gonna get the leverage though?
Yeah, that's the only setback I see.
If you can work out that idea, then I can get on board on it.
That's what I was willing to work on.
And that's what I was saying, and you kept saying, but there's different sizes. I'm like, yeah, I understand that there's different sizes.
But the leverage is important.
That's not what I understood you saying.
That's what he was saying. Pretty much what he was saying, though.
What I thought he was saying was like, you know, like you're how are you gonna have so many of them, you know? Because I thought he was talking about like the actual the sockets themselves.
No, there's
not
only
like
3 sizes of wrench, ratchet, 1/2-inch, quarter drive, and inch drive.
Yeah, and you were saying that there's different sizes. And I was like, so you're gonna have like the short one on your pinky, the ring finger, and then the middle finger. Those are the different sizes. And then do they extend
it's not
further?
Short. It's like the small.
Do they extend further than the other 2 fingers that you have left?
That's what I was saying. You have extensions on them already. Like they come with extensions. I can't believe we're beginning the podcast and ending the podcast on this conversation, but yeah, it's so bad. This is like the worst podcast we've done. But
with those fingers,
they already have swivels. They have extensions for them for a reason.
If you could get torque to work.
Well, that's my concern is that, okay, so like you would have to bend a finger. Like say it's on the middle finger of your right hand.
You would have to have a way to adjust the torque
Picture my middle finger on my right hand pointing up right now at you guys, okay? And so you have to bend it a little bit. You've got to okay, well you don't have to. But it is there. Just know that it's there. So you have to bend it a little bit, and then you've got an extension on it. But then you've also, so your forearm would have to be something sturdier than bone. I don't think the bones in your forearm would be enough.
Whoa, this is getting way more complicated.
Than ratchet fingers.
You guys wanted to continue, so I'm still brainstorming here. I'm just, thinking out loud what has to take place to be able to
I feel like something like that would require you to actually would take your whole arm off.
A lug nut on your car. To be able to turn a lug nut on your car and loosen a lug nut.
But see, you are talking about an extension. Tell me, how far does it extend from the rest of your hand?
I think you said about the actual extensions for the actual sockets. The like individuals that would sit on the end of the socket.
Okay.
The ratchet, I mean. I know what you're getting confused on. Don't worry, I got you. That's why.
Alright.
So, anyways, I still think that it's a within the realm of possibility if you had your arm lobbed off and had to have things replaced.
You have to have your old arm taken off because you need something for leverage.
The whole lower arm. Yeah,
bone will not be enough leverage.
Stronger. Exactly my point.
So it's no longer just the fingertips.
Just the fingers.
We went from fingers straight to bone.
I thought we could get away with it, but nope. I just don't see it.
See, and that's why we ask these questions. And we try to find the answers.
Tough questions, yeah.
Because when you go to pitch this,
if you can think of an idea before next podcast, I will hear it. And
I've got it. If I was an artist, I could draw it out for you guys.
Yeah.
Just if you can write me up a plan, I can find it.
I'll get working on that drawing like ASAP.
And we'll dedicate a bit of time in the podcast to discussing your findings and your advancements.
We'll upload the
schematics.
Yeah, the drawing into the podcast notes.
Yeah, so anybody could take the idea.
Yeah, anybody can grab it and run with it.
They're gonna sell it.
What am I gonna do with it?
Amputees.
What am I gonna do with it? Yeah, there you go. Mechanics. Amputee mechanics. Bound to be shop
Mechanics,
teachers.
engineers.
You know, high school shop teachers and shit. You know.
Yeah.
I'm not gonna
And
lie.
they're like, all right,
My high
everybody,
school-
pull out your prosthetic Swiss Army tool.
Your Swiss Army
dig.
arm.
I dig your Swiss Army arm. Your
Swiss
Swiss
Army arm.
Army.
Oh my god.
Uh,
I get it.
Super
I'm
handy.
gonna be honest with you though.
Get it?
My shop teacher never really did any of the work, so I think he would
Because he
benefit from
didn't
it.
have the ratchets on
No,
his
because
fingers.
he was old.
He didn't have the tools. Well,
He was old. You didn't want to do anything.
he would have been
needed
younger if he had
cyberpunk
ratchets on
bionic
his fingers.
body parts.
Is that how that works?
Oh, you guys.
We gotta ask these
That's
important
enough.
questions.
That's enough fun for one evening.
All right, yeah, we're gonna end it here. Thanks for
Before it gets any
watching.
worse.
Like,
follow.
Thanks
Okay.
for listening, watching. Yeah.
subscribe,
Thanks for putting up with us.
ding
2
stuff.
hours.
Was this 2 hours?
This
I didn't feel like it was
was.
that long.
Feels
oh,
like
wow.
it was 3, honestly.
2 hours and
Could be
10
worse.
minutes is
Could
what
have
we're at right
yesterday at work. It felt like I was there for 24 hours. God, it felt so fucking slow.
It feels like we've been at this for 2 days. God.
Been 6 days and I haven't eaten yet. I
I
think
know.
die.
No wonder you're so hungry. And I've got
Podcast.
pee.
Podcasts distort my perception of time.
now. Then let's end it. Bye.
Bye.